Imagine the grid, electrical grid, with an overload. When the load is too much, the grid switches off to save the houses from fire. In relationships, we often do not recognize that until the spark starts to fly and we're wondering where it came from. Today, we're asking you, can you build your skyscraper knowing somebody else's IOUs is going to sink you if you do? Welcome to the Switchboard. Today, we're discussing this matter and every other issue concerning getting involved with somebody, knowing the depth level, knowing the baggage of the person. And I'm doing this today with a very special person, an amiable young lady, delectable Tega. Good morning, Tega.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Good to be here.
So what do you think, Tega? Would you ordinarily get involved with somebody that you know is coming with a lot of baggage?
The thing is, sometimes when you're like getting to know someone,
Yeah.
right? And then you started with dating and stuff, you don't fully know the person. It is after you get married you realize that I don't hate the way this guy is chewing his food. Or I hate the way this guy used to stare at his phone and stuff like that. So, and the issue of baggage and depth is actually broad. Imagine you being involved with someone that's carrying a baggage of his ex, probably. Okay, so I have this friend of mine that actually reached out to me. She said her husband doesn't really like her going to work because there are male colleagues there.
Oh wow.
And the reason is that his ex actually cheated on him with some of our colleagues. Not one, not two. So
baggage.
Exactly, that's the baggage. So like she usually uses this sentence, they are just friends. So when his wife used that word, it triggers him. Yes.
Straight up.
So now she's kind of like suffering from a baggage that she didn't cause. So
wow.
that issue
becoming more she has to pay the debt that she didn't.
Exactly.
She's paying for the loan she did not borrow.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then also sometimes it doesn't have to even be like with the ex, or it can even be the family. Imagine marrying a person that is backing all the responsibility of his family. How will he? No space for you.
So it's like somebody is saying, okay, so currently we have a boat that can only take 10 kg maximum, but we need to move this boat to where we have a boat that can take 1,000 kg.
Okay.
Now, but for us to move, I have currently 12 kg.
Exactly.
I, on my own, who's going to move the boat, I'm weighing 2 kg already. So technically, what we can actually take in addition now is 10 kg.
10 kg, yeah.
And we now need to move to go and take that 1,000 kg, because that 1,000 kg will help us deal with the other 12 kg. However, I need to carry that 12 kg. So the question is, are you going to carry that 12 kg at once, or you're just going to say, look, let's be honest with ourselves, let's not accept the truth. We can't deal with this 12 kg now. We've got to shed weight, we've got to lose weight. We've got to let some things go so that we can move to where we're planning to go to in the future. Then we can come back and take care of those things.
Yeah, doing that is even actually helping the person that you're trying to help. Because if you decide that at that point, just go with it. I mean,
take the 12 kg,
yes,
the whole 12 kg.
That boat is going to capsize. You will sink.
And the serving of breakfast will happen.
And then she, in the future, she'll actually blame the guy. Hey, my ex is this, my ex that. You don't know that he not helping you would actually do you a favor.
Very true.
You don't have to help everybody that needs help. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So like one person is stable, the other one is unstable. So if you really want to help the person, you've got to gradually help. Because you're stable does not mean you should just jump into it. Exactly. Because that person's instability might actually make you also unstable.
Exactly.
Like we just said, I mean, if what you can carry is actually 10 kg, you are already weighing 2 kg. So what you actually can carry is 8 kg. And you want to go and carry somebody who's 15 kg. You're definitely going to sink. Exactly. So, but overall, some people also come with other things. Like you just mentioned, somebody is coming from a place of heartbroken. He's been battered emotionally, and so he's now coming to a new relationship with the baggage of suspicion, baggage of emotional imbalance. He's not sure of what the lady is offering. He's not sure who the lady is. Suspicion is everywhere, and which will ultimately actually affect that relationship, because that baggage is yet to let that baggage go, or even just put it aside and see, okay, can I use this one now to clear this other one? So he's still carrying that baggage. So somehow he's even indebted emotionally.
Exactly.
He has not paid his emotional debt by letting go what he felt and of his past.
Funny enough, I think not letting go of your past is also somehow a good thing, because like
What did you just say?
I say not letting go of your past is also somehow a good thing.
Please explain. Explain.
Okay, so like you always let's use a lady now, for example.
All right.
She always dates guys that also like give her sweet words and everything, and then that ultimately blind her to their behavior. So it's always the friend that'll be like, are you not seeing what he's doing? You say, no, he loves me. So if she okay, now why I said she shouldn't let go of that, let's say now she's entering into a new relationship and then she see the same pattern in this guy, she can immediately recognize it. So imagine if she let go of all those experience she has, she might not be able to recognize this pattern. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so let me try and ask you this. Let me be sure that I understand you. So and I'm going to ask you directly this question.
Okay.
Can you pay 40% interest on a loan you do not take?
No.
Why is that?
Because
Love conquers everything. Love conquers everything.
Sometimes love is not enough.
So what you're saying now is the past of this person now that is 40% interest. This your own love no go conquer am. Why now? But you just said it's okay at times not to let go of the past now.
There are some things, because what maybe I not explain it very right.
Please do.
There are some experience that you have from your past relationship that is important. You shouldn't let go of it, because that will make you quickly identify if this person is going to waste my time or I have a future.
But that can also be detrimental to the new relationship.
Yes.
That can also be because let's imagine let's see the scenario we played out earlier. You know, he lost his past relationship to because the partner was not faithful and was involved with colleagues in the office.
Yeah.
Now here is a very faithful partner who's very straight up with you, who's understanding, but who has a lot of team members that rally around her, and she needs to give help to, not emotional help, professional help. But because of your own indebtedness and the baggage you're carrying, you're affecting her already by constantly questioning her relationship with those people. You're already creating suspicion and you're already creating doubt. And that's what will happen. Mistrust will creep in. And once it creeps in, that relationship is gone. So you see that what you've brought from the past that you've not let go is destroying the present.
Exactly.
So you've got to be careful about that narrative of not letting your past go completely. I'd rather we use the narrative of let's learn from the past, not bring it. Because if you bring it, it might hurt the present and even destroy the future that you don't even have yet.
Okay, I like the way you said it, because I was about to say that, everything in life has positive and negative.
Of course.
Exactly. It depends on how you, let me use the word weaponize, because you can weaponize something positively.
So you weaponize the baggage or you don't weaponize it?
Weaponize the baggage, because that will make you
more
smart in the future and put you. Most of those marriage counseling that you see out there, the best are the ones that have actually gone through multiple divorce. Because some people think that a marriage counselor has to have a perfect marriage. No, somebody has already gone through those.
Yeah, so he's learned from the past mistakes and is able to advise you. But must you learn from your mistake, all those? Can't you learn from somebody else's mistake?
You can, but
I know they say experience is the best teacher.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
But there are other great teachers that are not experienced though.
See, anything that you know experience, you can't.
You can't tell the story that's not yours.
Exactly. I mean, somebody I can tell you how probably there was a time in Lagos I almost entered one chance. You understand that, okay, when I see this kind of car, no, but funny enough, you might go through that mistake again, but I can't go through that mistake again.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I mean, it happened to me. It did not happen to you, so you might use my own experience as your own guide, yes, but you are still likely to go through that mistake, and I am not, because I experienced it.
I don't entirely agree with you, because if I hear your story very well, you're telling me that story, so I'll be cautious. Yes. So if I choose, so you know how people say experience is the best teacher. It doesn't have to be a direct experience. I know Tega.
Yeah.
I mean, we're friends, we talk, and she's told me I was even somehow involved, not directly, that because once they finally called and this was what happened, I'm here, they've taken my money, they've gone. So I've come to rescue. I've seen your state of mind, I've seen you psychologically how you were at that period. Will I wait to experience that to find out that? I've seen what works. You probably be telling me a story. The bus just came, they were already people, but where was it? It wasn't even in the bus stop. It was just random place that they stopped and say it wasn't in the bus. So I should know that for me to get into a bus and avoid one chance, I'll probably most likely be in a bus stop, a designated bus stop, which means the local authorities of that bus stop will probably know that driver, or at least is a regular route, as opposed to your experience, which was you stood somewhere and it was the one chance thing that came, private cab and all that. So I should learn from it. I shouldn't wait to have a direct experience for me to learn. If not, we're all going to fall into the same hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think.
So for when you carry those kind of experiences and say, you want to bring them into today's relationship, it's going to somehow damage that relationship.
That's why I use the word weaponize and learn from it. And you also mentioned it.
So we learn, because when you weaponize something, are you sure there's a weapon you can use positively?
Yes.
Please give me an example. Please let me learn. Give me an example. How can you use a weapon? What is a weapon, first of all?
Something you use to protect yourself.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What's the definition? Okay, so weaponize that past experience. Let me see.
Okay.
Remember, you're supposed to be weaponizing it in a way where it doesn't destroy the new one.
Yes.
Okay, so weaponize it. Let me see.
There are most things that guys do.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of, when they say a lady they like, they first love bomb the lady. I love you, you're so that, everything. So the lady will be blinded, like she won't be able to see, right? So guy 1 the same, guy 2 the same, guy 3 the same. So what I'm now trying to say is that now she knows the
love bombing is the pattern.
She knows the pattern. She knows that, okay, after 1 week they'll start doing this, after one. So she knows. So immediately a guy come and she see that same pattern, she wouldn't waste her time again. That's what I mean, like weaponizing it.
What if what if say they love bombed her 1, 2, 3, and so now she's more experienced, she knows what the love bomb is and all that. It comes in different shades though.
Okay.
It comes in different shades. People have different things that they want, and for all you know, what I think, like you said, what I would agree with you is learn from it. Learn from it. Know whether, because when you're love bombing somebody, you're actually pretending. So if she's able to see through that this is pretense, okay.
Because
if she's able
to experience it before.
Do you really need to? So do I need to serve you breakfast for you to know that, okay, so this guy is just playing around and all that, he doesn't want me? There would have been signs to say that.
See, there are some.
Do you have to wait for me to say I don't want anymore for you to walk away?
Haven't you seen some situation where some ladies, despite the fact the guy is treating them anyhow, they will still stay? I think that's abandonment issue. They feel like 1 year.
And so if it's abandonment issue, she's coming with a baggage now. She doesn't want to, because something would have happened before where she felt, they just left me and ran away and all. I don't want this to happen again. Maybe she's somebody who's straight up. She tells you the truth. I say, I don't want to say that again, so he will not leave me. That's you coming with a baggage. That's not the guy's problem. You've got to be yourself every time. Yeah. I agree. You've got to be tactical about it. You've got to be smart about it. But where I'm disagreeing with you, like I've said, is I don't want you to carry your past experience. Let's say, okay, so let's take that away. Let's say, okay, what if when you're comparing your past relationship to this one? Is that not a problem also?
Kind of is.
I'd rather you just learn from it. Use that experience to manage this. Don't use it to judge this.
No, yeah, that I don't mean like using your experience to judge, because everybody is different, obviously. Like, but there's some behavioral pattern that
will guide you.
Yes.
Because after all, that's the experience.
Exactly.
Because
what I mean
it's because
by-
you've experienced that you know that now so they go.
Exactly. So that's
But you shouldn't now base your decision on that, because it might actually be now so they go and it turns out well, right? So the question is the trauma that people go through generally when they have those kind of things. You cannot really imagine it. That's let's be honest. When people go through heartbreaks and people have emotional issues and baggage that they're bringing, you don't know what they went through. You don't know how much they trusted and they trust didn't turn out well. You don't know. Just like I asked you, would you pay 40% debt for interest for a loan you did not take? You don't know what has happened, how that person took that loan. You don't even know if that loan was the partner that he took the loan for, but in his name or her name, and the partner now disappointed. Imagine a man who's paid school fees for a girl, or both ways, after university and masters, and the girl say, I can't marry you. Do you know what it means for you to tell that guy tomorrow that you are a student and he wants to get involved with you and you are talking marriage? I mean, because for him, but unfortunately also, he might also be lucky and find somebody who's genuinely in love with him and goes through school and comes out and marry him. Because I agree that past experience will affect him, but he should not carry the baggage into the new one. He should just learn from that. Okay, so what were the telltale signs that were in that thing? What is the depth in that thing that he was seeing? So because I agree at times also and that's one of the things I also tell people. If you're in that kind of situation, don't cage the person. Because when the person sees the light, the person might just take off.
Exactly.
Don't cage the person. Let the person go. So you've paid school fees. Yeah, let her go. Let her feel free. Let him be feel free. So if you have that kind of situation where you are going through that trauma, you want to fix situation of the past, and so you've got to be careful how you're fixing it. If not, that trauma that you're trying to fix in this current relationship, you might be trying to fix something that doesn't exist. You can't solve a problem that doesn't exist.
Taking it from
You're bringing it in. This guy, this your new relationship. The guy is financially stable. He's not getting himself into financial bad waters that will destroy him. Meanwhile, you're constantly telling him, you have to save, you have to do this, you have to do this, because the other guy was not saving. Instead, he was encouraging you to take loan. Why this guy is saving his money? He's making investments. You are seeing it, yet you're constantly stressing him on saving. He buys the smallest, the minutest thing. You're questioning it because the other guy was buying everything he can buy. At some point, he's going to ask you, what's going on? What's going on? I mean, I've not come to ask for loans from you. I'm managing myself properly now. That's because you're either not agreed to say, okay, this is in the past. This guy, I'm seeing him make proper financial decisions, and so hey, I should trust him, as opposed to you just carrying the whole of that bad experience and bringing it in here.
Easier said than done.
I agree. It's easier said than done, but is it doable? Yes, because it's something you have to tell yourself, I have to do this. You have to agree that it's something that you have to do. Because if you don't agree you want to do it, you're even saying the guy, what a family.
The family ones is even the worst, because they are related to the guy. It's not something that it can easily detach itself from. So I think
you will detach you. You will detach you, because if that's going to drown you, remember the story about the boat and all of that. If that's going to drown you, would you rather be drowned or stay alive, survive, and come back to help them?
You know, some people will rather drown.
Knowingly?
Yes, that's what love do to you first.
Knowingly,
yes.
You would drown?
Yes.
Okay, Jack.
That's what love can do.
I hope you know Titanic is a story.
I know.
Okay.
It's based on a real life story.
Oh, is it based on a true life story?
Yes.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken. Yes.
All right. Okay. So you rather drown knowing what the end will be.
That's love.
That love is strong. Okay. So what if I hear you now? I'm finding it difficult to take in what you've just said.
Okay, let's even use
my village people.
No.
Knowing that this thing will kill you.
Wait, let's use issue of ladies or a guy in a abusive relationship, and you tell the person just leave. They cannot leave. They love the person. I still can't understand how you love someone that is laying his hand on you, but is love. I still love him, but look at you. Your eyes is black and blue.
So for me, that's a bit of personal experience. After all, I hear and I know people talk about BDSM. Do you understand?
That one is their choice.
So what if that's the situation?
That's not the situation. No, this guy is beating her.
It's
like,
BDSM.
and she doesn't like it.
It's BDSM. Oh, she doesn't like it.
She doesn't like it.
And she's staying it.
Yeah, because she loves
She's
it.
staying in it.
Yes.
Who says she doesn't like
it? It's going to change.
No, who says she doesn't like it?
Oh, well, or maybe it's two things. Probably she doesn't want to admit she like it because, you know, society, like, if you
exactly.
that BDSM, like, what's this guy saying? So, probably, but there are some cases. I know someone personally that is actually in an abusive relationship. You know, abuse doesn't have to be physical.
Yeah,
also
it can be emotional, it can be psychological.
Exactly. So
it can be weaponizing your financial strength over the other person.
And there's this popular one. They bring down the girl like, oh, you're not this. Nobody will love you the way I love you.
Psychologically destroy you.
Yes. So, and other friends will be like, this guy is manipulating you, but because it's because what?
So go, if you find my type outside, we'll see. But that's because you want him to feel that, or you want her to, you want to take that now. Before, like somebody says, before you met me, we were alright. When I leave you, you'll be alright.
Exactly.
Before you came there, are you saying there was nobody seeing me? I was not seeing anybody before? So at times, for me, I think some of us need to begin to look at things differently, because there's okay. So let's play this scenario. This person is about to get married. Yeah. Right. The partner, like you said, is not entirely completely known to you. You don't know how this guy eats. You don't know how he takes, whether he spends 2 hours in the bathroom. You don't know all of that. Whether he presses his toothpaste from the middle as against from the end. You don't know all of that until you start living with the person. Now, but you know that this person, you have seen signs that this person is not financially prudent. And when you now finally marry, after that day of I do at the altar, you now come home 2 weeks later, you are seeing email reminders of loan to be paid. And you ask, person say, no, it's just a small loan, it's just something I took and all that. Okay, so what did you do with this loan? What exactly did you do with it? Were you trying to do business? Were you trying to do, it's about, it was just this thing we were doing. How many of you were doing it? Who and who is the we that were doing it? You and who? What were you doing exactly? And he cannot explain it. Yeah. And you say, out of love, you cannot now deal with it and say, okay, you know what? As it is now, you cannot manage our finances. Because if you are unable to account for something you by yourself took loan for, then you're obviously not ready. Yeah, are you saying love is going to make you now see that guy and be saying that this guy and be saying putting the money on his? I mean, what definition of love is that?
That is why when you're getting to know someone, you should try as much as possible to first use your brain to assess him before you use your heart to assess him. Because
using your brain to assess him before you use your heart to assess him.
You might not understand this issue of love, but probably because.
Tell me, please. I agree. So I agree that love will make you do some kind of things that are not rational. You cannot explain it. It's not logic. It's not 1 + 1 is 2. Right? Emotions are at play here. But your emotions, I think that there's something that's called emotional intelligence now, is there?
Yes.
So
most people don't have it.
Is that thrown out of the window?
Most people don't have it.
Most people don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And other people have to learn to have it. Other people are born with it. So those love that when you are in like an unhealthy relationship, but the love is, you are blinded by love, that is not healthy. Obviously, probably it is caused by your emotional issue from probably your past relationship, or you just have let's even stick on the emotional, because that one is even enough for you to feel comfortable at a place that you shouldn't feel comfortable, like the illustration you just gave right now. Like that issue, that financial issue, is supposed to open your eyes and be like, oh God.
You know that in that case, right, what would have happened in that family, in that marriage, it's not about because he took the loan and all that, or she took the loan. It's the weight of the lie. Because if you were upright and say, oh, okay, look, because I'm sure finances will be, I'm not sure there's any marriage of today that finances is not discussed before they get. So if we discuss finance, and yet you did not mention that loan, only for us to get married. And I'm not saying the loan. So it's not about, it's for me, it's not about the loan, it's about the weight of the lie. And from recent research and all of that, most of the divorce issues come from the weight of lie emanating from financial infidelity and other type of infidelity. Because when you are constantly taking money out of a collective purse and you cannot explain what you've done with that money, it becomes an issue. It becomes an issue. And that's because maybe you're trying to service, you are indebted somewhere, you're trying to service that debt, whether emotionally, maybe somebody is blackmailing you because of something you've done and you're just servicing the person financially without telling your current partner what it is. That is a massive baggage that you're carrying. And that is going to destroy the today, let alone that you're planning for the tomorrow. And the ripple effect of that is that at the long run, that marriage or that relationship is going to pack up. Then you now bring that baggage again, saying, because I was owing, I trusted her, I told her. You did not say the truth. You said the truth because you were caught. So when people have those kind of experiences, yes, it's good to have this kind of idea, but you don't carry it and say it as it is. Say the truth before we even take, because like we say, marriage is the ultimate switchboard. You switch from being single to being married. So the ordinary way you even switch something, there's a multiplier effect, there's a ripple effect. Let alone we are not making me switch from financial autonomy to indebtedness. Do you know what you have done to me? So it's going to be pretty difficult for me to now understand your rationale after you have been caught. You're not explaining. No, tell me from the get-go. Tell me from day one that, oh, this is it.
So basically now we have like two solutions to all this thing. Learning from your baggage, learning from your past experience, and then being truthful to your partner. Because marriage is, you're marrying someone, you're not just marrying that person. You're marrying his habits.
He's snoring.
Yeah. He's loud chewing.
Yeah, he's loud chewing. That could be an issue also.
Everything. Because even dating, you can decide to start living with the person you are dating. Well, let me tell you, even if you live 1 year with the person, you might still not know who the person is. Until you've stayed probably 5 years, you now know that this person is like this. This is this. So, two things. Learn from your past relationship. Don't bring it to your current relationship. Learn from it. Heal from it. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you did. And also be truthful to your partner. If you cannot be truthful to your partner, who else will be with you?
So let me ask you this. So if you do all of that and you get involved and with that person, there are times also it's good to also learn from it. But you also need to also fix your own self. You need to fix yourself. Let's use that our friend now. That your friend that had the wife was now seeing people in her office and all of that.
Yeah.
Let's use that person for example. I mean, if you think that she was seeing other guys in the room, why did she start seeing other guys? Because you also need to ask yourself that question. What happened? Because if she, without excusing her for doing that, but whatever led to that, if you contributed to that in a meaningful way, then you need to check yourself.
Exactly.
You need to check yourself. So if this is your new relationship now, the person is sincere enough, you need to be able to say, okay, you know what, why not? Let's have dinner with your friends. Let's go out together. And see whether those people will bring their own spouse. Tell them, oh, okay. You can even, if they don't, even offer us, okay, you know what? Tell them to they come with their partners. Let's build a relationship, a family from this place. You never can be too sure where we'll help each other. If they now don't come with relationship, you begin to say, okay, it's that they don't have. You need to be able to manage your own emotions so that you don't also destroy the good thing you're trying to build. Because trust me, man, companionship is very important. So you don't want to go about suspecting people for every move that they make. Is it okay? So what if she now says, okay, you know what? Let me come and check you in your office and find somebody leaning unnecessarily close to you in the office. What will happen? So I agree that relationship went south, but there are some good, very interesting things that must happen in that relationship. If he's a very open-minded person, there will be one or two good things that happen in that past relationship that he can bring into this one to make it better. Once he's managing himself, because we're all looking at the lady now and saying, oh, she cheated on her. What did he do that led to that? And what has he learned from that? Because if you do not learn from your past mistakes, the likelihood of you making that mistake again is very high.
Exactly.
It's very high. So he's got to learn. So if we say, okay, like what we were saying, is it's not easy. How long are you going to stay in that? How long is it going to stay in that mental space of suspicion? How long? He's just probably going to destroy the whole of the relationship he's trying to build. Remember, he already has a baggage. So if this one happens, that's baggage number 2. So who, as he asks himself, who will carry him with 2 baggages? So he's got to open his mind and learn. I agree that, like what we were even saying initially when we were saying, people have, and you see the way society view people with baggage are different for the gender.
Exactly.
For your gender is seen differently. For my gender is seen differently. I can be 50, have 2 children, and not married, and I'm encouraged to take up a wife. And when you are 35,
is way younger than you are.
Yes, you can be younger. What's wrong with being younger? There's nothing wrong with being younger now. Meanwhile, a lady that is 35 is in the same situation, and she's already being condemned by society.
No, what I mean is that, you said 50, right?
Yeah.
And he has a kid. And he can marry someone that is probably 28, 30. But a woman who is probably 38, and she marrying a guy who is 25.
Fresh angle.
But
what's wrong? So people say age is just a number.
Age is just a number, but...
So let me spin it. Let me throw you a curveball now. Would you do that?
Marrying a guy that is younger than me?
Yes.
Okay, so it has to do...
It's a yes or no answer.
Oh, no, wait, let me explain.
It's a yes or no answer. Would you marry that first?
Because it depends.
Why in the law court now? Why in the law court is a yes or no answer? Would you marry first of all? Okay, so let me give you a safe line. Are you open to marrying somebody who's younger than you are?
He has...
No, that's... Are you open first of all?
Yes.
Okay, so what are the conditions?
Okay, so the condition, emotional intelligence. So most times...
That's relative.
Okay, wait. I don't mean this as a diss to the male, like to the guys.
You've already done it, so go ahead.
So well, it's my own opinion. No, don't call for me. Like, I feel
no, even if they come for you, they won't get you. Don't worry, they won't get you.
So I feel women mature faster than men.
Wow.
So that is why
mature in terms of how to deceive me and collect my money, how to manipulate me and emotionally blackmail me.
No.
Or mature in what sense? Become a woman as the guy becoming a man.
Yes.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Yes, let's use that, because that is why a guy that a marriage between a guy that is older than the lady can work. I'm not saying that the marriage between a lady that is older than the guy cannot work, but it is rare.
Okay, probability is higher on the other side.
Yes.
Okay.
So for me now, I'm open to marrying a guy that is younger than me, as long as he has the quality of a guy that is twice his age.
Is that not baggage already? Are you not already putting baggage on him? You want a 25-year-old guy to act as a 50-year-old person. How?
You see, that is like the job industry in Nigeria. They want someone that has 25 years experience.
And yet he's 24.
Yeah, you can't blame me. I'm in Nigeria.
Okay, but speaking seriously though, so if that's the case, why do society think? And so like I asked you, would you marry somebody who's younger than you? Why is it easy for society to accept a man who's 50 that is marrying a 25-year-old than the other way around? Let's not even go 50. She's 40. He's 30. Why does society frown at that?
Well, I think if we're going through the physical appearance.
They'll say it's baggage. You're carrying somebody with baggage. Old woman that has not been able to marry. You want to carry her. That's baggage.
Exactly.
Come on.
And then it's now even worse if she already have a kid.
So
don't
chicken time bomb.
But the funniest part is that one might...
So you want to marry your grandma?
That one might actually be better than the young girl you're about to bring in.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so would you now consider the young guy better than the old man? The 40-year-old lady that is about to marry the 30-year-old guy. Would you also say that there's a probability that the guy is better than the older man? You see society. You see how you're struggling to answer that now, because we've just labeled the guy. He's too young. This woman is probably a mother's mate. Love, they say, conquers all. Or this love, no, they conquer this one.
Conquers more.
Because people say age is just a number. Let it be a number in this case then.
I know, but
But we are
there's
quick to say,
some
oh,
kids-
baggage. You are coming with somebody with baggage. This one, you don't even know what she's been through. Why is she not married at 40? Something must have happened. Are you sure she can have children? Are you sure you can do
is
that?
conditioning. So honestly, we have to try and change that as a society. Conditioning, like some of our thoughts are not even really ours. They are from they are from what we watch. They are from what we hear from other people. They are from what our parents told us. Sometimes that
very
would
true,
scare me. I don't think most of my core belief, I'm talking about like, or probably, have you heard of the one that say if a person is lying down, you cross the person, you give birth to the same person? I actually believed that when I was young. Until I grew up, I was like, what? How on earth can I believe that? So most of the things that we actually believe are rubbish, honestly. So we have to try to unlearn what we've learned. So that's the issue of this. A younger man cannot marry we need to change that actually.
And because society says she comes with baggages, because if she's 40, she's not married, there's an issue. Whether sin or not sin. So because if you say we need to change it, what are we changing?
Our beliefs.
Which is what now?
Which is
society?
It's you and I now.
No, it's you.
So I think also why society thinks like that is that somehow nature is not on our side. So like
Who's our now? Not me and you though.
on the ladies' side.
Oh, that gender. Okay.
Yeah, our gender.
That awesome gender.
My gender.
Your gender.
Yeah. So like a lady who has given birth to a kid is different from a lady who hasn't given birth at all. Like even the person that has already given birth, she might do exercise and everything, she might do whatever, the signs are still there. So probably that's why probably societies are like, this one done, she don't already give birth to, you won't marry someone way the body done they do. So that's one of the problems that we have as a society, because sometimes we should look more inner than what's physical, because even if you marry the young lady, she will give birth to you, and then she also look like that woman that you're avoiding. So are you telling me that you're going to divorce her and then get another young one? How many young people do you want to carry?
No, okay, so for me, yes, while they agree that the natural embellishment of a woman, the biological clock of a woman at 40 may not be as active and ticking as when she's in her prime of 20, 25, 30 and all of that. Yeah. But there are still some people that would defile that odd. There's some people that would defile that odd. And besides, I think society, or let me stop saying society, I think we just need to now begin to grow out of that mentality of, because true love can be found at any age.
Exactly.
True love can be found at any age. And what, like I usually ask people, and in fact, let me throw you again under the bus. What makes you happy in a relationship?
What makes me happy
in a
relationship? Bad.
Oh, money. Okay, so fantastic. Now that you've answered me. So he's 50. He's exceeding your financial expectation and obligation. On top of that, he makes you happy. He's funny, he jokes, he cracks you up, you are laughing, you are happy.
My dream man.
He gets you the right thing you think. In fact, the things you never thought of, how to grow in your personal space and all that. He's leading you to that. In fact, where you currently are, you did not even see yourself there 10 years ago. 5 years ago, you were still thinking how to start. Today, you're not just starting, you are flying. But he's 50.
I don't see the problem.
And yet, society says, you are too young. This man is old enough to be your father. Because there's a baggage that you put on the man already. And there's a baggage on you. I'm just saying, we should learn as people to start beginning to think all of a sudden. The woman's biological clock is no more ticking as it used to be, but it's still ticking. Yeah. Right? It's not that she cannot have children. It's just that you need to be more careful. The question is, are you willing to go through that road with her? Remember, even if you flip it the other way around, the guy is also carrying trauma, because pressure that will be on that guy. Mama Yongina, you won't marry. You want to marry someone who's old as your mother and all that. So it's a two-way thing. But however, if you agree as an individual, it's okay, look, this is where I want to be. And again, they say he who pays the piper has to take the tone. If the guy has his onion well, if he has his life cut out for him, then why not? You can't live outside the morals of your society, I agree. But you can begin to build the morals of society around, because first of all, what is wrong with me marrying her? If you can tell me what is wrong with me marrying that person who's that older than I am, then we can understand. But if you just keep hammering on the fact that she's older without giving me any facts, then because so I'm going to marry a younger girl who clearly cannot give me children. So what are you hinging your fact on me marrying? So again, that baggage I will just put on people, although some of us decide to put baggage on ourselves on our own. So we need to constantly look at that the woman has a child or the guy has a child, really it's what you have to decide whether you want to move on with. You've got to switch.
Exactly.
And once you switch, you should know that there are ripple effects. So envisage that ripple effect in your mind. Think of it and ask yourself, do you want to go on with this? Do you want to go on? Do a proper audit of yourself. Do you want to actually continue this relationship? Do you want to stay in this thing? We've talked about being financially indebted. We've talked about baggage. All of this put together in one house is chaos. So ask yourself, is it something you want to do? Is it something you want to handle? Do you want to deal with this thing? Because let's look at this. Every switch you make, deliberately, intentionally, or mistakenly, has an effect. Ripple effect at sometimes. You plug into someone else's baggage, the greed cannot handle it. You just lose money. You lose everything if you're not careful. You lose your peace of mind, you lose your future. Because you have plugged into something that the greed cannot happen, that will collapse the grip. It will collapse it. So let's say, they say love flips everything, love conquers everything, love is
not enough.
Love is not enough. That's the reality. So let me give you a story.
Okay.
I once met somebody who was married to a woman. 50 million naira in secret debt.
Okay.
She loved she loved her so much. When I say madly in love with her. So he flipped the switch and paid it. After paying 20 years later, another debt of 20 million naira comes up.
When? Why?
Unfortunately for her this time, he discovered it on time. Now, apart from her debts, she was carrying the baggage of bad financial management and upbringing. Upbringing, not necessarily her family responsibility, because of the habit she has picked up. She wants to be in the society party. She wants to be this. She wants to be that. She wants to be that. Latest week and all of that. So ultimately, once you're making that switch, ask yourself, knowing that that switch involves the people, decision, and ripple effect. What is it going to be for you? Are you going to be switching from financial freedom to financial indebtedness? Are you going to be switching from your happiness to somebody who's going to put load on the grid and it cannot carry it and it will collapse? Regardless of what you do, just know that whatever board you switch, people, decision, ripple effect. Thank you, Tega. It was nice having you today.
It was nice being here.
Thank you.